Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Turn that off. Hello. Okay, let's see who we have. Hi, Terry. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Derry. Hi, Kat. Hi, Vonda. And Samantha. The other Terry. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lowness. Diane. Okay, we can hit skip the ad now. Hi, Linda Kay. Okay, if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I was trying to do two things at once here. So, hi, Valerie. Welcome. Hi, Holly, Carol, Louisa, Anastasia, Candace, Lahua. I hope I said that right. Hi, Robin. Oh my gosh, JKH. I'm trying to remember your name. Oh, good. Very good. Okay, you guys, I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and we're going to get right into that. Oh, Jody, I knew that. Real quick, I wanted to show you. This journal is still not done, you guys, but it has images from the Antique Garden digital kit. We are going to make a single signature journal in the beginner series, and then they will have the choice if they want to make a larger journal. So also don't forget to check out the Valentine Forget-Me-Nots. All the digital kits are still 50% off, and all the regular kits and journals are on sale also. Okay, so we're going to put those away. They were on the desk. I had a call from my aunt just a little while before. She found some really great pictures. She's going through pictures. It's pretty cool. And she called and FaceTimed me and showed me some pictures that she found that my mom had written on the back. And they were really quite funny because they were pictures of the scenery at Yosemite. And my mom had put song titles on the back. It was pretty cool. So she had called to show me that. So hello, Marcy. And hi, anybody else that I missed? Hi, Llewellyn Arts. Okay, so yesterday we made the Flip It. It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's inside this. And I told you that today we were going to turn it into a journal. Okay, so we have our little Flip It, and of course it would fit into a journal just wonderfully. Originally I was making it to go in here. I'm stuck. Ouch. My hair got stuck on something. To go into this journal, my journal that I made in January in the Just Junk Journal Challenge. But I decided while we were making it, I had so many cool ephemera things that I wanted to use that I thought I would go ahead and make a oh oh well, Kel, I'm glad you got a new printer. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is our little the Flip It. I only used envelopes, book pages, and magazine, and this one piece of lace and a staple and glue. And I think we did pretty good only using those items. So I figured, okay, I have this thing of buttons here that's going to drive me crazy. And the wire. Okay. So I have this piece of wallpaper, and you know how I like to use this for the covers, so probably going to use that for the cover. I have so many things that could go into this, but the first thing I think it needs is papers. By the way, I found one of the boxes of haul. One of the boxes of stuff that I bought. So that video is coming up, and along with that box, I found a box that had, I'm so ashamed, it had Happy Mail in it from December and January. So I am very, very sorry that I somehow misplaced that, but I found it, and so that video will be up sometime in the next day or two. And so if you haven't seen your Happy Mail video, it's probably from you. And then if after that you still haven't seen your Happy Mail video, please let me know. I'm so sorry. And my little post office is barely open now. And so I won't be going real often to my little post office. So I had saved this yesterday because I thought it was really kind of cool and would be really, really cool in that. And then I've taken this and folded that up so it will fit. Well, yours I got, and I did already make your video, and I've used your stamps, Bonnie. I did. I finally found yours. It was totally in a separate place. The first taste of spring. Okay, if I cut that, yeah, it's okay. Okay, and remember, you can go ahead and use a whole piece like this because you can always cover this with something else. The one from a few months ago, okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. So there we go. We got that and that. I think this is beautiful. And since we have daffodils a lot in this journal, I think we'll go ahead and cut the thing off. Okay, I've got to take these things. I've got the things are in my ears, but of course there's nothing talking. So let me move this around. Sorry if you're hearing noises. Sorry. But this thing is like hanging in front of me. Oh, I have those too, Samantha. Those Build-A-Book kits. I'm trying to use a little bit of everything as I go along. Just keep trying to use the stuff. Keep trying to use the stuff. I'm going to go ahead and fold this envelope and have it ready. I hope it fits inside the, yeah, it'll fit. Okay, so from from Kara, when we swapped a while back, we swapped, or gosh, it's been a year, maybe a year and a half. We swapped, it's lost, it could be lost in the she shed. So this was on Happy Mail, and I don't remember who, but somebody painted it. Oh, we have an Easter card. Oh, I like that. I might have to use that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. It's an egg, but it's beautiful. It's too big though for this. I might have to use that in something else. Okay. We'll save that one too. I just grabbed, I saw daffodils and I was like, oh, daffodils. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, I'll save that because I have another thing I'm going to be doing. And put that there. Look at, these were with that. Okay, so this was from Kara. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. Even though it is a bunny, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in there somehow. Okay, I have not seen a lemon journal yet, Bonnie. I would remember that. I would. Look at the kitty in the hat. I love that. Okay. So this is wrapping paper, and apparently it's done by Karen. But it came to me by way of Kara in the Flow Journal. And a Flow Journal is a journal that has, it's put together, but it's not like, it's not sewn. You put it together with a, I'll do one, but after this, I'll do one after this series is over that I'm doing, the beginner series. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Come up here. Okay, so we can go right underneath this turtle. Hi, Crafty Bibliophile, welcome. Oh, are you usually watching from the TV? Oh my gosh, I love this. So I think we'll do that, and then I think we'll cut out some paper and I was going to say do an envelope, but I don't think this journal is not big enough to really have an envelope. I love all of it. It is so darn cute. Look at that. Look at that. So anyway, thank you, Kara, in case you watch this. It's going to be fun. Okay. So I do have this. It's kind of messed up on the side. There's my little doohickey. The beginner series starts, we'll do a live video at 3:35, live at 3:35. That's my new thing, live at 3:35 on Wednesday. And the details video, I was uploading it and it didn't upload, so I have to continue to upload it. But there will be a details video sometime today. And Okay, so when something like this, when it ends up like this, where it's 3 boxes and it doesn't really matter what you do on this side, I usually like to go ahead and fold it on the 3 things. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to sew that in there. Okay, so I had someone give me a bunch of cards. I don't know if you guys remember that, but somebody gave me a bunch of cards. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The poem there. That might go in as a card without the Easter eggs. Oh, that could be a tag or something. Okay, so these were in that. This could go in the center of the signature. And so, what do we have next? Okay, so I have this. I thought that I could go ahead and cut around that. I'm not going to do it right now, but this could be a side tuck right here. And this could be a top tuck like that, possibly. So, and it's the cover of a magazine. So that is something that I'm probably going to do. There's that cute little envelope thing again. Oh, we have this. You guys remember, I'm trying to use up stash. Okay, so this is the lily that I did when I did the string painting video. And if I can find that, I will link it. Or actually, I'll just put it in the scrap all about it with Dear Julie Julie. It was kind of fun. You might have seen the type of the art before. Okay, I think we're gonna want to. I can't do that. Yeah, don't forget to write. Like Bonnie says, don't forget to write in caps if you want me to see it. You guys are talking fast over there, and I'm missing most of it. One of these days, we'll just do a chat. He thought they were just yelling. Dairy, I am, but probably not right now unless it just happens that I come across a video, because it does for Throwback Thursday is what she's asking about. It takes, so I'm just, as I find videos, I've been putting them, just putting them in there, whether it's Thursday or not. But the Throwback Thursday is really kind of a cool thing. So there's that. We'll put that in there. And that'll give us a couple of those things. So what other paper? I'm like, you probably noticed that a lot of this is like, it would be trash. Okay? Because I'm trying to use stash. So that is, okay, so there is a ripped on top. But if I could cut it. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to have to get a little bit cut off the edge. This is paper from Dollar Tree. when you can find their computer paper. Okay, I'm going to cut this up here. Do some creative folding. And that is just taking it and folding it so that both sides of this paper now has color on it. Oh, Diane. Oh, well, you know what? It looks like I'm going to have to go to the big post office to mail stuff. I'm going to go find out for sure tomorrow if our little post office is going to let me mail stuff or if I have to go to town. Okay, so you guys, in Stamp All About It with your Stamp All About It, Stamp Away Saturday. I used to do a series on Saturdays, and I showed you all kinds of stamping techniques. And one of them was to take the stamp. Remember, these were at Dollar Tree, and we gave away a lot of these stamp sets. So I cut out the flowers and turned it into a stencil. And so that's my stencil, and I have it. So, and it's sideways, so I don't think it's going to work for, you know, that thing that I like to do, my favorite thing, double tuck. So I think we'll cut it, and it will also be a short pocket. Too much stuff. Oh, well, I think I can go to our other post office, but I have to change my zip code or something on my, I have to find out. So, and then everything that got ordered this weekend will ship tomorrow, even if I have to go to a big town. Oops. Which I'm trying not to go anywhere. Oh, don't want to forget this. We made it so that it could be in here. Most importantly, that cat. Okay, the whole thing can be in here. So darn cute. Oh, I think that should go in the middle. No, we already have something for the middle. Okay, so I have this Barbie paper, and I'm going to cut off where it says Barbie. Bye-bye, Barbie. And we'll go ahead and cut it like here. There we go. And there we go. Put this. So I'm just picking out papers. I'm sorry that it's probably, oh, there's Barbie. Oh, you know what? Barbie can stay there because we can cover her with something. Okay, so now I'm down to some papers that I had from a magazine. So you all know I like to buy those magazines that give you like the stamp set things like that. I haven't bought one in a while. But this had those daisies in it. I think we'll go ahead and do a flip on this one. It's a good time for a flip. And a flip on this one that will go in the other direction. There we go. So that gives us those. I can save these for something else because I like daisies, so I want those for something else. Oh, I don't get it. I don't have a subscription. Maybe I should. I like the woodland animals. But I haven't been using my stamps enough, I don't think, to really be able to say, yeah, Julie, you can. Okay, so if we do a tuck on one side, and a tuck on one side of the yellow. Yeah, the other one will have the flip-flop. This one's going to have an actual border tuck, I think. You see these ones were smaller? That gives more room for something to be inside of it. Okay, so part of the digital kit. Some of you have already seen this. It's, oh, the You Are My Sunshine's going in this. Because I'm going to keep this. This is going to be for me. So this that you guys, some of you received this in the party. This is going to be part of this spring kit. This lace doily and doily piece is going to be part of this spring kit. And I've told you all along that all of these things would eventually be a part of another kit. This is just something that was in one of the things. Okay, so we have this. Oh, never mind. That's got to go. Sorry. I gotta keep that one. And that goes there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember when I ironed this, this happened. When I ironed this napkin, that happened. So, I don't know. Do you think I should put the napkin in here? I know I want to put this in here. This matches really, really good. But I have some issue because of the iron. Well, it can be a really big pocket. Sometimes it's nice to have really big pockets. And then from the top, let's see, if we go to here, big pocket. Okay, so these can all go over here. I think there's no more paper left here. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. I am turning the Flip It from yesterday into a junk journal. Using items from my stash because, you know, it is Stashbuster March, spring Stashbuster time. And I think this would be a really pretty inside page. I'm going to go ahead and start it right here so that and then I'm going to actually use my cutter I just haven't felt like it actually this something was on the iron. You guys, it's my craft iron. And I don't know if those of you that were around when I made the Halloween journals gosh, 3 years ago. And I had that shirt that I used. It ruined the journal. I mean, it ruined the iron. So, okay, I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger than this. And this will help cover the creep. The creep. You know what? I will address that after I get everything set up for this class, this series. When I decided, you guys, many of you know, I took the Gallup poll for personality testing a few years ago, and I found out I'm an includer. That is my number one thing. My number one thing is that I want everyone to get to participate and to feel included. So, what that means is at this moment, the including everyone trumps February. But I'm still planning that. Is the 31st a Wednesday? Oh, that's 2019. That will not help me. That is January. That doesn't help. March 25th. March 31st. You guys, my mom died on March 31st, but I'm thinking that might be a good day to have a party. Because I told you it'd be in March. Okay, it's in March. March 31st is the February party. So if you finished your journal for the February challenge, your party is going to be on March 31st. The beginners series, beginners junk journal series starts on the 25th. Okay, so there we go. Got those two. Is anything else I'm supposed to schedule? Oh, I like this. I like that very much. So this is not the cover. This is going to be the inside cover. This is going to be the actual cover. Okay, so yeah. So you'll open that and that will be there. Now look at here. This napkin is big enough to fit inside here. And it could be the inside of this. I like it. Okay, but I need a reinforcement because I am going to be using this like every day. So, hi, Happy Weirdo. Hi, Barbara. Hi, anybody else I missed? Thank you, Bonnie, for keeping me straight. What would we do without Bonnie? I'm telling you, you guys. What would I do without her? I did tie myself up to the recording device before we started today. And I was grumbling, going, I can't believe I have to tie myself up to this thing. But apparently it makes a difference. So I did it. Okay. So I use this wide bandage tape. It was gifted to me by Gina, actually. I'm pretty sure it was Gina. And I use it as my reinforcement. Okay, so there we go. And then the thing is it is very stiffish. Okay, so there's that. So I have my inside cover, I have all that, and we have decided that we'll do this. Okay. And you probably can't see it, but I can see the napkin edge. So I'm going with that. And oh, I need the glue stick. I have my computer on one of those rolling carts. It works really good. I do, but I do mine through Etsy usually. Except for when I send out of the country, and I'm scared every time I do it that I'm going to do something wrong. Actually, I'm finally not scared I'm going to do, isn't that a pretty napkin? This was from Tuesday morning. Quite a while ago. It's one of the first ones I bought. Yeah, I was going to buy some, and Gina happened to send me this. And I'm like, well, then I don't need to buy that. I'm going to use this because I have it. And she also sent me some bracelets that they were printed a little wrong. So they're the ones like they use at concerts and stuff or at the hospital. And they are like that TVAC stuff too. Okay, I am going to sew this, and it is going to be small. Actually, it's going to be smaller than this, right? Because otherwise it's going to look pretty funny in there. Okay, I'm going to keep that because, you know, I'll use those on the edge of something like it's washi tape. Okay. But I am thinking that I need to put a little kitty. Oh no, you know what? I will cut the kitty out and put it on the first page. So that can come later. Right now what I need is something that can be pockets. Oh, didn't we cut some? Didn't we cut some off? There's a purple one. Oh, it's not very thick. Could put this. I don't. Oh, my mom's handwriting. Oh my gosh. My mom was a lister, you guys. She listed everything. This is looking for someone to take care of my brother. Wow. Wow. I need to put that somewhere like right there. Okay. I constantly finding stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? Boy, my computer, all the programs are giving me advice. Every time I turn on my computer, they want to give you advice on stuff. Advice. Okay, look at that. I kind of like that. I could put it in there and then cut it. But I do want it backed with something because it's not very thick. Okay, we don't need that, so nope, that won't be big enough. Does anybody else find it hard to find scrap paper? Oh my gosh, nothing is a scrap paper anymore. Oh, Cat. You were one of the happy mails I found. I opened that. That video will go up sometime in the next day or two. I was blown away. That was so cool. So cool. Thank you so much for sending that. It's hard to come across amateur radio ephemera that I have some old books and stuff, but my husband doesn't want me to cut them up. And they're not old enough to copy. He had to buy a list pad just for lists. I totally I'm like, oh, I'm in the kitchen and I go, oh no, that's really good trash. I can't write on that. I end up on the, for a while I was using some of the stuff that was coming, the voting stuff. Because sometimes I just need to write down like a word or a website or a phone number. And so you guys, I'm reinforcing this because this envelope is very, very thin. Okay, and I want to use it as a pocket here in the front. We'll save that because we might use it for something. And I am going to glue this down, and then I'm going to sew around the outside. So there we go. So, wallpaper, napkin, envelope. Wallpaper, napkin, envelope. Napkin put on copy paper using cling wrap. And if you have never done that before, that was kind of my thing last week, is I was attaching everything to everything with cling wrap. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lois. Welcome. You might have been here for a while, Lois. I just now saw you, though. Okay. Now, I need to cut this because I made it. It's too big. I know it's too big because these are our measurers. So what I'm showing you here is you might make something that you think is going to be an ephemera, and then you like it so much, or you make it bigger than you think that it's bulkier than you think, and you can turn it into a journal. Because that's what was happening yesterday when we were making it. I was like, oh, I think I want that to be a journal. Okay, so now I have this that can be tags. This is what we've got so far. Okay. And like I said, I'm planning to sew around the outside there. I want to see if I thought I had 2 envelopes. Maybe not. Ooh. Oh, I was going to say that, but I don't like, I want this in here, but I don't like that color with that color. But I do like that. It's not time for that yet. Okay, so I think we've got all. I'm checking for papers real quick, you guys. Make sure I used all the papers that I planned to use in here. Okay, all these yellow papers are attached to things. Okay, so we have. Now I'm just going to grab papers from around my desk. I don't think we need a whole lot more. But I do want some more lined paper. Looking around. Oh, sorry. If that, like, I was scratching. Not touching my face, though. I was not touching my face. So how many people have stuff like this just like everywhere around their desk? Like I have a little journal here kind of put together. I'm taking it apart and using it. I find that I end up, I'll start something and then it doesn't get finished. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be my cover. Oh, we don't need this gigantic bandage on here anymore. Okay. Check this out. I'm going to put the lid on this and put it away today instead of tomorrow when I have to cut an inch off of the top of it to Okay, so we've got 2 of those. We'll see if we need those. I still have these. Okay, are they going to fit? Yeah. Does that fit? Nope. That's okay. Can go over there. Bye, Lois. Okay, so now remember our flip it is actually 3 envelopes. So 2 envelopes are going to fall kind of together. What I was thinking I might do is, like I've done a couple times in other videos before, where I make a mini journal on this, and then this, we flip it over, and this here is where we actually sew. So we sew it here, and it'll have, so we can go ahead and put some pages here. Okay. And don't forget you can rip it if you like that sort of thing. I do. Okay, so where is, there it is. So that can be in there. Okay, but we wanted this to go on. Okay, so this can go in here. Okay, so that is one signature, and it's going to get, this is going to be different. Does anybody follow I'm a Cool Mom, Jessica? Did you see her pictures of snippets that she was making today? I have mine. I had a bunch all cut out. They're in one of those boxes from Christmas time. Didn't find them yet. I did find some Happy Mail, and I found the one of the boxes of the haul video. Okay, so, oh, I did not get a needle ready. So, well, I went in the haul video with some needles. The easy threading ones, I don't know if they're going to work or not. I don't know if they'll work with this thick of string. So we'll try it. We will see. And this came from Dollar General. You see me do a lot of Dollar General hauls because they are right here close. Okay, so 1, 2, and a 3-ish. And supposed to be able to just pull this on. And see, this thread is more than one piece of thread. Well, we'll see. I don't know if that'll work. We'll try it. It didn't go all the way through. Or all the pieces didn't go on. Does anybody see what I did with my... my little mouse pad? Both of them are not there. Okay. I'm just going to do a 3-hole punch. I'm not going to measure. I did make sure that it was... yeah, I can't wait to see those. So, my husband started measuring for a shed for me that will be much faster build, and it is going to be a little mini warehouse where I can just put my my totes of stuff and be able to have them all lined up on one wall. It it's just oh, see what happened? That's what I was afraid of. It did so good until it didn't. Gosh, all of these install, fix this, coming up on my computer. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, I think I got it all in there this time, you guys. So you just push this in from the top. Oh, I thought I knocked everything out of it. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's not very often you see me binding. Um, well, he was planning it. He was my husband's an engineer, you guys, so it's like, but it's like so cool because we have this floor from a different shed. So we already have the floor, and we have all the stuff. It literally, it's like a Stashbuster project. And he wanted to build me this thing that was going to be much more complicated. But this is exactly what I want, is a is like a little warehouse. This is not to be pretty, not to be, and then I can actually use my my she shed for projects. Okay, so I went ahead and I attached some pages here between envelope 1 and envelope 2. Okay. And but this is going to be the center of our signature. So now I'm going to continue to build this book, and so here we go. Let's build this book. Okay, so that can get cut down a little bit. No, it's just gonna be, my she shed was at, well, originally the homestead was at Ivy Lawn, I think, part of that property. And then the family took it piece by piece, took the house and did something else with it. And then they also built this garden shed originally out of it. And then when they were moving the company that my husband works for, they had this this building and asked if he wanted it, and that is how I got a she shed. It's not a she or she shed, but it's pretty darn cool. But it's storage right now. It is, especially after I got all my mom's stuff and add that to what I have. It is it's quite full. So I'm just adding to this the variety of pages that we put together at the beginning of, okay, so this is, oh, these are tucks. That other one was the flip-flops. So we want to go tuck. Oh, let's go green. Let's go green tuck. Oh, the painting is not quite short enough. Your flat is your she shed with a bath and a bed. Derry's attic is her she shed. Sheila's basement is wet, muddy, cobwebby mess. Oh, Joyce, you have, yours is in the basement. Hi, Cindy, welcome. Yeah, I always, you know what? Now, married and everything, no, it wouldn't, I couldn't do this, but I honestly, did we just have an earthquake? Oh, nothing's shaking. It must just be me. Okay. Yeah. I felt woozy. Woozy. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I got all Twitter pated. I was trying to remember what the bunny says. Twitter pated. Ah. I don't. Okay. This is a lot of pages, but you know what? Oh, you guys. Where's that other one? Where's the really pretty? Don't even tell me I lost the... Oh, here it is. I love that one. That's going to be the center of the big. So this is... Oh, okay. So we need to be... We got the outside. Okay. Some yellow. I think we'll bring these to the inside. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm doing here. Okay, inside blue, inside blue. Oh, if I could see myself living in a very tiny house as long as I had a really big shed. Really big. Really, really big. Like, you know how places have their hall, like the trailer parks or mobile home parks and stuff like that. It would have to be bigger than that though. It would have to be really big. Okay, so I think turn this. See this, if I put this up against something that I can cover it. I probably have enough pages. This can be something else. Yeah, when I was married before, when we moved back to California, we lived in a motorhome for a little while we were waiting for our place for us to be ready. And I actually really enjoyed it. Okay, I'm going to switch this. Remember this little thing that we made? It's just a little flippy thing. But it gives us some color. And I'm going to put that here. Oh, look we have a little tiny one. Where's that daisy? There it is. Let's see. Now I'm going to put that. Oh, that's, can't put it there. That's part of the one that's, that's funny. I'll put it there, in front of the yellow. Okay, do you guys understand what we did here? This is pretty hefty little thing here. Okay, so we have put a small signature here between envelope number 1 and envelope number 2. We're going to put a small signature here between envelope number 2 and envelope number 3. Yet at the same time, we are going to, all that's going to be one signature tie, okay? So like that. But I haven't sewn that yet, so I can't put that in there yet. But do you understand what we did here? And this will be our center of our signature, but we'll end up with 2 centers because we did this and then we'll have this. But all of it's tied in right now to that. Okay. So this will be my very, very bulky little journal, but it's mostly going to be for writing. I don't know if I like that. I like that and that together better. There we go. And it's going to be a little chunky little journal. Okay, so going back, if we take out yesterday's flip it, okay, so this is yesterday's flip it, and then we took between envelope 1 and envelope 2 and we added some pages, okay? So we added this small page, a bullet journal page, the cute little mice and bunny, and this is cut off from copy paper, Barbie paper, that. Then that is the center. So we just went ahead and between where envelope 1 and envelope 2 go together, we sewed it. Okay, so do you get that? Does everybody get that? Between envelope 1 and envelope 2, we've sewn in a little signature. Okay, then we're going to flip it over. And now this is going to sit inside this book, okay, with our cover. We've added some more pages. And this is going to sit in. We're going to open it to 2 and 3. And that is where our new signature place is going to be. Okay? Okay. So what size needle? Oh, maybe this one will tell us. Our last one didn't tell us. It doesn't say. Select size of needle, it says, but it doesn't say. Excuse me, they're all the same. It's from Dollar General, and it's the ones that you can thread from the top. You pull it down, and it's threaded. So what I do is I want to use the smallest needle that I can thread with with whatever thread I'm using. That's how I can make smaller holes in my journal. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I don't want to bind it because but I do. I want this bound. You know what? Do we have a lot of little stuff? Okay. You know what? We're going to go ahead and we'll bind this. And then after I sew this, I'll do another bind on it. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Because I want to play with it a little bit because we still have a little bit of time. So this is something I've done before. I did the funny signatures in some of the envelope journals where I fake it out and add that extra in there. I just think it's kind of a different take. And I was able to use both of those pages at, full, which is kind of cool. I was able to use the one that had the quote as a full page. Okay. Now this is a much thicker signature than the other one. I wonder if I'm going to be able to use that in here somewhere. It might be too big. We'll put it in the box. Let's put all this in the box because it might be driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Shelmo. Well, I've discovered that I will hear it again, and I kind of have liked listening when my husband was home so that we could talk about things. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're calling, what are we going to call this? This is the flip it into a flip it into a journal. And you guys, I put that it was mini, but I think this is basically a real size. It's just small. I made it hand size. I kind of reminded me of like a missalette from church size from the olden days. I'm going to make up my own places here. I'm not measuring. So I use a thumb, it's a push pen. I call it a thumb pen. Just cuz sometimes my brain doesn't work right. And you know what? Oh well. I'm going to say I probably should have tied this from the outside, but that's okay. Okay, so we sneaky have 2 signatures here because we're sneaky. And I should have done 3-hole just because it's easier to tie. Okay. So it's definitely gonna need the other one, but it's gonna get put in here anyway. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So when I put this journal video in the group, if you make one of these, we want you to go ahead and put it in the comments. Or, yeah, put it in the comments or in the group. Okay, so this is what we've got. Now, I want to sew around the outside of this. That's why I didn't just put it in. And yeah, the 2x3 mini, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the napkin. We have the page that was when I put the napkin to the copy paper using the cling wrap. This was the paper that I used to iron. So that is our opening page. I have a magazine page. Found some bakery polka dot treat bag, actually, a little doily, some of the yellow paper from the magazine. There's that. We have one of the envelope pockets. This here. This will be a flip-flop. The painted lily. This is one of the pages or from the Flip It. And there's that. Oh, Bonnie, I'm sorry. And then this is bullet journal paper, so it's the little dots. And I got this on clearance at Michael's. It was a little journal. And then I took it apart. So that gave us that. This is that cute wrapping paper. And this is some copy paper. There's some Barbie paper. There's our other flip-flop. And then I'm going to probably glue this in, or at least, I don't know, probably glue it down. But put that in the center of its own signature. More Barbie paper, copy paper, cute little people. So we have 2 signatures, it looks like, inside this really one signature journal. So here we are. That's another part of the Flip It from yesterday. So I was totally using items from my stash, you guys. I pulled out 2 boxes, plastic boxes of stuff, and some of it was from when I was taking care of my dad. And I was like, okay, we need to use this up. And so here it is. It got put into this, this little journal. So that is what we're doing today. Oh, I'm like freaking out because it's moving out of the, but this is the cover. So there's our 3rd envelope from the Flip It. So we end up with 2 little signatures in a 1 signature journal. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's pretty cool. And that is what we have for today. We turned a Flip It, a 3 envelope Flip It, into a 2 signature-ish. See, 1, 2 little journal. And so I think, gluing the pockets and gluing things in, I think it would actually be, and sewing it and putting it together, putting something on the cover, I think that would be probably enough. I might go ahead and do an embellishment video where we just do a little bit of embellishment, because I think it's pretty hefty as it is. So anyway, I hope you guys are all well, and do pray for each other. You notice there was no game. I am putting a mini journal kit into the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. It'll be in the files section. It'll be in pieces. So you already have Friday the 13th is 1 page. Double Whammy is a page. Something 42. Lucky 42 or something like that. That is a page. And Because Spring. And it's going to be called Because Spring. So watch for the details video for the beginner junk journal series. The detail video will come out today. And it starts live at 3:35 Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday. And it will be a mixture of just regular videos and live videos. And so there we go. So I hope you enjoyed today. And you see, we did an hour and 44 minutes yesterday, and an hour and probably about an hour and a half today, and able to make a journal. So I think that's pretty cool. That can go in the box. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here, and watch for the digital kit to show up in the group, and also don't forget that all of the digital kits in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop are on sale for half price. The journals and the journal kits are also on sale. And if you order today, they'll be shipping tomorrow. I'll go to town tomorrow and take everything to town. So find something to celebrate every day. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Go watch another video because YouTube likes that.